Okay, it's a big truck coming. I want to get over. Let me over. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's your girl, Pooh Bear. I am here in Los Angeles on my way back to my partial neck of the woods. I gotta make a stop. But I just dropped my nephew off in LA. We'll drop them off to school. And now I am on my way back up the hill. So good morning. Let me get over. I hate being behind the trucks. I feel like the only time it's good to be behind the trucks. Hi. Hey, Resurrection Sunday. I feel like the only time it's good to be behind the trucks is if it's like really severe weather and you can barely see. So it's good to be behind them then. Other than that, it's annoying because they don't go the speed limit and they will cut you off in a heartbeat. I've had so many almost accidents driving behind or driving on the side of a truck driver where they'll just jump out in front of you. But whatever. How is everything going? What's going on with everyone? It has been so long since I've done a live. I was like, yo, I'm back to doing my videos and everything, and that's good, but I haven't done a live. So I said, let me do a live while I am driving where I don't have any kids to interrupt me or video bomb like they love to do. I said, let me see what's going on with everyone. So, in your garden right now. Hi, Olivia. How are you? What you got going on in the garden? Who is planting and what are you planting? Because that is the thing right now. I know everybody's got the gardening bug right now. And I'm like, oh my word. I was on MIG Gardener's webpage this morning. And when I looked up from clicking, and I had to, okay, stop. I was already at $132. I was like, this is ridiculous. Okay, you're gonna have to go back and really pick what you really want, because right now you don't need all of that. So I'm gonna allow myself $70. It's fair, considering the fact that I haven't really spent anything this year on seeds. Before I tell that, let me make sure I'm right. Now, there is another company that does heirloom seeds. I can't think of his name, but I'm going to do a video to show you guys the seeds that I got from him, because I want to give him a big shout out. Because I like his seeds thus far. And I don't even think I've opened any of the seeds, but I'm going to find where I put them, because I can't remember where I put them. I put them up somewhere. Okay, let me put these up because it's not time. I'm not doing anything yet. And so now I have to remember where I put them, because I don't think I put them with all my other gardening stuff. So I don't know, but you know, I got seeds everywhere, so I don't know. But oh my gosh, it's funny though, because whatever the name of this company is, I put in heirloom seeds, rare heirloom seeds, because normally that's how I get to Baker's Creek. And I ordered them. I ordered the seeds, and when I tell you, I thought I had ordered seats from Baker's Creek. I was like, ooh, I like this. Ooh, and ooh. And his seeds are like around the same price as Baker's Creek. So I thought that I was ordering from Baker's Creek. And so I was on the website looking like, okay, it's been 10 days. Why haven't I received my seeds? Where are my seeds? And for the invoice, and they could only show me invoices from the previous times I've ordered from them. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Go back invoice from when I had purchased them, and I was like, did I get scammed? I thought I got scammed. I was like, dang, I just got scammed for like 40-50 bucks. Dang it. Then I was like, wait a minute, no, it has to be a reputable company because of the way that I paid. So I was like, okay, fine. So I know it's a real company. So I called, and the guy was like, oh, no worry, I see your order right here. He's like, your stuff is being sent out today. And I was like, okay. He's like, dealing with the postal service, it should be there in about 3 to 5 business days. I was like, okay. So I was looking, waiting, and it came like on the 4th day. So I was like, this is a real company. I was like, with all of the manipulation and all of the scheming and stuff that is going on in this world right now, trust me when I say, I thought they got you, girl. But nope, it's a real company. So I said, since this is a real company, I'm going to promote this man's business. They are, I guess, a family-owned business, and they are doing good. So I want to promote them. So when I get home and find the seeds, I'm going to let y'all know who they are. I might do a whole unveiling of a box that's already been opened and show y'all the seeds that I got from them, because I'm excited. Like, I'm so excited about this season, this year. Like, I'm not worried about what's going on in the world because I can't control that. I can't control it. Whatever they gonna do is what they gonna do, how they gonna do what they do, when they do what they do, that's on them. What I can control is what I put in soil. What I can control is how I take care of my animals, how I'm growing my food, what am I doing to take care of my family. So that's where I'm gonna leave that. Everything else, that's for praying. Father God, in the name of Jesus, handle these people. What can I handle? Pooh Bear can handle her garden. So that's what I'm going to do. I can come on here and I can encourage people. I can show people how to make their own raised beds. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be building myself some elevated raised beds. And I'm going to be building, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to build, I think I'm going to build a 20-foot elevated raised bed. And when I say elevated, I mean 3 feet high, like my other elevated raised beds. But it's going to be 20 feet. And I think that might be where I put all of my potatoes. Now, this is not a complete plan yet. I'm still trying to figure it out, because I'm looking at it. My elevator raised beds, they are 8 feet wide. They're 4 feet in, they're 8 feet long, and then they're 4 feet, 8 feet by 4 feet, and then they're 3 feet high. Okay, and then the dimensions, they vary. Some are like 10 inches, some are 12. It just all depends, because they were all built at different times. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get like two 2x20s. And I'm gonna build it. So I'm thinking every 3 feet I might give it a leg. I want to experiment. It may be an epic fail, but it may be something super duper awesome. So nothing beats failure but to try. That's what Ray Charles' mama used to say. Nothing beats failure but to try. So I think I'm gonna try it. So I am going to get two by 2x10s. I might even do a 2x12, but they're going to be 20 feet long. And then every 3 feet, I'll give it a leg. So that'll be like 6 legs, maybe 7 legs on each side. And I'll just use a 2x4 for each of them. And so that, just get some 2x4s. And then on the side, I think I'm gonna make it like 4 feet wide, so I can go on either side and I can dig all the way in. So yeah, I think that's going to be fun. And then in the middle, I'll take more of the 2x4s and put them on the bottom across to hold all of the soil and everything. So yeah, it's like I'm just gonna extend the way that we built the other ones, and then that way I'll have all of the potatoes in one area. And then I'm still going to put some potatoes because I'm going to do some experimenting. So I'm going to put some potatoes in 5-gallon buckets. And then I have some other buckets. So I'm going to be experimenting in different ways. I'm chitting some of, I'm chitting some of the potatoes so that they can scab. And then I'm going to be planting some whole. All of the potatoes that I'm going to be planting this weekend already have like good eyes on them. So they're ready to go. Like they are ready to go. So I'm excited. So this is what I have. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos that I did earlier this week, but I went to one of the companies. I don't want to say their name because they're under fire right now for not wanting to take care of people like they're supposed to. But they had these bags of potatoes, and I had already bought one bag before this whole situation happened. And then yesterday I went and got another one because I needed to get more of what I already had. And I'm going to be honest with you, I do have a membership. I've had this membership for years, way before this foolishness happens, but I do have a conviction that I don't think I'm going to be going back anytime soon. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to be purchasing things. God is good. I make my own soap, make my own body butters. I know how to make my own toothpaste. A lot of things I can do on my own. I make my own shampoo, my own conditioners, my own scrubs. I know how to make shaving cream. That's one of the things that I'm working on for my men's line. Shaving cream, but I can do it for my sisters too. Make it smell real good, silky smooth, pretty. So when you shave in your parts, you can be like, smells good. So I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, that's gonna be something else to work on. But because I can make a lot of things on my own, and with growing my own vegetables and everything, a lot of these companies that refuse to stand up for what's right, I'm not going to give them my money. So that's probably the last time I'm going to be going to that store. And I won't be renewing my subscription, my membership. Because if you can't take care of us, if you won't support us, if you want to do us dirty, then you don't need our dollars. And I'm going to leave that there. Anyway, another thing that I'm thinking about is going to Tractor Supply this weekend. I might go today. If I go today, I'm going to do a video. Because when I went the other day, I did not anything. I left. I only wanted to go to see what they had going on. And I was so happy. I was so happy. I was like, oh, they have all of the potatoes right there. Seeds, I have a lot of seeds, so I wasn't worried about the seeds. But the potatoes, yo, I could not wait for the potatoes. So now that they are there, I'm going today. And I'm going to get me, I want to get me some Kennebec. I want to get me some russets. I want to get some red potatoes and some Yukon Golden. I think those are the ones that I'm going to get. Now, if I'm going to build a 20-foot elevated raised bed for potatoes, it's going to take a lot of soil. I already know that. I'm not worried about that. But I'm wondering if I should build it higher in the sense of maybe it can still be 3 feet high, but maybe I'll take 2 of the 2x10s or 2x20s and I'll start lower because I can bend. It's not a problem. Right now my body is okay. I can dig down because I could do it in the ground. I just don't want to have to deal with the probability of having. I know we've had the girl said it wasn't a gopher, it was maybe a mole. So I don't want anything to be in the ground eating up my food. So I was watching Miss Homestead Heart yesterday off of Homestead Heart, and I was rewatching when they had done the sweet potatoes, and my heart was dying for her. Every time they pulled up a potato and it was bitten, and it was just like, it was their first time ever growing sweet potatoes, and they had grew a great amount. I mean, it was prolific, and stinking whatever's had eaten it all up. So I was like, if my stuff's not in the ground like that, I mean, I can't say that absolutely nothing will get in because, you know, they're gonna find a way, but let me not make it easy for them. So I think maybe I'll start like 2 feet in the bottom and put 2 of them up. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out because the deeper it is on the bottom gives them more room to grow, and I want them to have a nice growth area, you know. So 20 inches, 20 to 24 inches should be enough for potatoes to grow, I think. I mean, how tall are 5-gallon buckets? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. Hey, Frugal Mama. How y'all doing? Hi, is that Loretta? Hi, Loretta. Wait, I can't see. But I know Frugal Mama's picture. That's how I knew who that was. But I'm really gonna do this. My goal last year was to pretty much fire the grocery store. And then the winds and the rains and the animals just messed my cha-cha up constantly. And so I said, never mind, and I gave up again. But this year, I'm like, we gonna be fighting toe to toe, yo, because I'm growing everything that I can get my paws on. I'm growing because this year, it's kind of like we're back in pandemic. The fear of the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. We know that it's a lot of foolishness going around. And we know that the crazy is lurking around the corner. So we got to be prepared. We as homesteaders are prepping. Not always preppers, but we're prepping. So we have to step it up so that when the crazy happens, it won't hit us as hard. So this is the thing. I am the type of person, I believe in always preparing for the worst. A lot of people might feel, oh, well, you're being negative. I'm not being negative. I'm being a realist. I understand that stuff can happen. I understand that I am a mother of 6 children, even though most of them are grown. They're still my children. They're not that grown, you know. And so I know that if anything happens, who are they coming to? They're coming to their mama. Heck, most of them still live at home. But even the one that lives in LA, he's going to come to his mom. He called me the other day, sidebar, like, Mom, when you think you're coming out here? I'm like, I don't know, Jay, what do you need? He's like, he sent me a screenshot, and he had went to one of the local grocery stores, and he was showing me that a family pack of chicken thighs was like $13. Now, he knows me and how I shop at Costco Business Center and other places. So, I mean, those legs that he showed me, the thighs that he showed me, they weren't even boneless, skinless. It was like skin on, bone in. And so I was like, yep, And he was like, Mom, you think you could come out here and take me to Costco Business Center so I could go get a box of chicken? I was like, oh, are we really trying to shop like Mom now? And he was like, man, it's expensive. He was like, I don't think I'm having any children. Don't look for no grandkids for me. I was like, wait a minute, I thought you were Mr. Baby Maker. And he was like, yeah, nah, I don't think, we're not going to have no kids. It's too expensive. I could barely feed myself and her. I started busting up, y'all, because when I first started gardening, I started couponing when I was 16 years old. A neighbor introduced me to couponing and I fell in love with it. Back then, Resurrection, I used to go to Lucky's. Lucky's used to have those 3 for the what is it, 3 for 1 or whatever, the coupon times 3. You know, and I used to just stock, they triple up on your coupons, double up on your coupons. That was me. And so I just started stockpiling when I was 16 years old. So that's always been in me because I've lived the life where we didn't have anything. And so I guess it can kind of be like not a fear, but I have to have a guarantee that we're going to have enough. I don't necessarily have to have this plethora of an abundance, but a good amount to know that if anything happens, we're going to be okay. So that's just how I've always been. So way before all of this stuff started happening, I was already living that life. I already had stockpiles, you know, everything, all of the laundry detergent, everything. My mom used to tease me because we lived in California, and they had stopped the doubling of the coupons, but I still could get everything that I wanted and still get cash back. Mom was like, how are you doing that? And I was like, well, you still get the coupons. You wait until things go on sale. And so then you get the sale price and you hit them with that coupon. That's how I would do it. You know, and don't let it be a clearance. Don't let it be a clearance, because this is what I used to do. Now I don't do this anymore because they don't even really give you good coupons in the newspaper anymore. But back in the day, we used to get the LA Times and the Press Telegram. I would get 10 LA Times because we would have them delivered, not melt, but delivered to us. And in the inside of the newspaper, they would have those inserts that would give you like this awesome discount. So the maximum you could get per address, per order, was 10. So I would get 10, my mama would get 10, and so I would have 20 of the LA Press, the LA Times, and the Press Telegram. So I would have between 20 and 40. And so then I would just sit in front of the TV, watch some movies. I would get all my papers together, staple everything together, then clip them. Sometimes my girls would help me. And they had these big old money. One year, Earl asked me, well, what do you want for your birthday? And I was honest. I said, well, my bag is kind of tearing apart. All I want is another bag. And it was like a double-sided notebook, but it was like a really big notebook. It had the handle and the strap, but on one side, you could put your stuff on that side, and then on the other side, you zip it, and on the other side was another zipper. So on one side was all of the household stuff, and then on the other side was all the food. And then I would have the baseball card holders, Pokemon card holders, the plastic. I was in there, and I would go shopping, and my kids would be like, man, when we came here last night, the sun was still out, and now the sun is back up. Mom's still in the store. Yeah, but look at all that I had. Like, yeah, we got 4 shopping carts full of stuff, and Mom only spent $200. Like we're winning. But then it became an issue because we had too much stuff, and I was like looking like a hoarder. And then they went up on the newspapers. They were charging. When I stopped buying newspapers were like $3.66 plus tax. And I was like, and then they used to have the machines, and then they stopped putting those out because I wouldn't pay for 1 and get 5. I don't believe that, so I wouldn't do it. I was actually paying, but I'd be right there when they dropped them off, so I could look and see, okay, what's in here this weekend, because I let it be up in the middle of the night, so I'd be cool. But then they got the digital coupons, and so I'm still winning because I have a lot of different digital coupons with different companies, but they just went down this whole big spiral where they had you on, like, you could go to this site and you could get like these 2 letters, the after O, and the other one is the after F. Yeah, so I was like, I would go on their website and I could click some coupons, but then I started getting bugs on my computer and stuff, and I was like, yo, I'm done with the digital couponing and all of that stuff. And then a lot of times the people in the grocery stores or in the W place, they didn't really understand the integrity of the coupon, and they be trying to tell you one thing, and I'm like, that's not what this coupon says. Did you read it? Did you see what it says? Like, it didn't say I had to get the one that's on the picture. It says that I have to get one that's in this variety. So I'm not giving my energy away to arguing with nobody. I don't have time for that. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. So now I just do my digital couponing for specific stores. And so then I just have different memberships. So like with Kroger has a lot of different companies under their belt. So how do I do it? Well, I can order a certain amount of things. So say they have like a toothbrush on sale, and then you have a coupon for it, and then it says that you can use it 5 times on that coupon. You have to use it that one time. So I have 5. One of my children has their own account. They have 5. Another child has 5. Another child has 5. Earl has 5. All together, we can get 40 if we really wanted to, you know. And you just keep using it and get what you need, and then you stock up. So we do stuff like that, but I really love to just get stuff that's on sale, or when I know that things are going to be changing out. I look for the mass specials and stuff like that. Kill with that stuff. But that's what I do, because we are not rich, you know. So we gotta do what we gotta do. But I'm excited because I'm just looking at all of the possibilities. I'm not worried about all of this negative stuff. Like I said, I can't control none of this stuff that these grown people are going to be doing. But I can get excited about the fact that I'm ordering the Big Macs pumpkins. I can't show you right now. I have in my cart that I'm going to press send on real soon, like in the next 30 minutes. They have the pumpkins that are 500 pounds. I really want to grow one. I have tried in the past. I've not been successful. But this year, I am going to do my best to grow up at close to at least 500-pound pumpkin, just because I want to. I want to see what it's going to look like in my yard. Are the pigs going to come and attack it? Are the dogs going to come and attack it? I don't know. Am I going to have to put up a fence to protect my food? Probably. Speaking of pigs, y'all, I had a very challenging weekend. On Friday, I got a phone call from Diamond. She was on the phone with my aunt and my niece. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, Auntie Alana, my brother got shot. And I'm like, what? And I'm, what? And so we begin to pray. We're going and praying. We're hitting it. And I'm on the phone because they were at the house where he was being brought to. And I hear my cousin with that, not my baby cry. And I'm like, call him my nephew, but I'm cousin. Me and his mom are 11 months apart. So, gonna call me auntie and everything. And so, oh my gosh, when I tell you, that was like the absolute worst feeling. Then I find out that he didn't make it. And so we're devastated. and we're trying to figure life out. And what happened, when it happened, all of these things and everything is just messing us all up. And so then we go down to LA, trying to take care of stuff, whatever we can do, and handle business, whatever we can do, try to be there, console family and everything. And then we make it back home. So now it's Sunday morning. And little Earl goes outside to feed the animals. And then he goes, "You're not going to want to hear this, but I got to tell you." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "One of the pigs died." Oh, not again. "Which one?" "I don't know." I'm like, "Well, was it Honey Girl?" "No. It's one of the boys." "Well, which one?" "I don't know." "How can you not know? One is all red, one is multicolored. Like, which one is it?" "The all red one." So breakfast died. How did breakfast die? We don't know. Now, Blade got out of the house one time. That's for those of you who don't know. Blade is my son's bully. He's 2 years old. That's my heart. I love him so much. But he is a predator. He's a dog. So he saw the pigs. He wasn't around them when they were piglets. They all came around the same time. So he's looking at it as, it's foreign, I must attack. So he bit the pig on the ear. He taught his puppies to attack the pigs. So we don't let him out the house anymore. He has to stay in the house because I don't want any calamities. But he was biting hot cocoa, the multicolored one. So, and that was over a month ago. So I'm like, what happened? Well, I'm not paying for an autopsy. They didn't see any scratches or bites or anything. So, I don't know. So now I only have 2 pigs. But this is the thing that makes me very happy, because I'm understanding now the gestation of pigs and understanding that, hey, Jay, I just got off the 60. I was just there. I was just there on the 710. But now I'm in Ontario. But they said that they have a cycle every 3 weeks, and that when they get pregnant, they are pregnant for 3 months and 3 days, or 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, something like that. So now that there's just one male and one girl, and we believe that he's who she got pregnant by the first time. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't understand animal kingdom like that. A lot of the times the boys will be doing the boy. And Jeremiah said that was him asserting his dominance. And I was like, whatever. It made no sense to me. I'm like, you got a whole girlfriend right here. Why are you bothering him? So now he's not in the equation. And that sucks to say, because I spent a lot of money and time for that pig, and now he just went on the glory. He wasn't even a pork chop or nothing, but it's whatever. Life goes on. Have to keep going, right? But now I'm like, okay, I have to figure out when her gestation is, so that I can try to mate her, so that we can get some piglets, so that we can, get this business up and running. I don't necessarily, we will eat, not them, but I would save one of the boars and possibly let it go to freezer. But the biggest thing is offering other people food and letting this be a business for us. That was the whole purpose. That was the whole plan. But we got away from it in the garden with the animals. So now we are starting all over again. So, okay, hold up. Because the happiness is coming. So, this is what I found out when I went to Tractor Supply. I asked the guy, and this was the one in Hesperia, in Apple Valley. Just for you, Deborah Dixon, so that you know. The new chicks will be here on the 17th. Who is going to be sitting in the parking lot of Tractor Supply waiting for them to open? And when they get there, I'm going to stand right there until they actually get here. I am. It doesn't matter if I've ordered other chicks. That's irrelevant. The fact that I can go right there and handpick my chicks, and I'm going to be the first person. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Because they have went up so much. It's ridiculous. And so I'm like, yeah, I was just going to order 80 chicks for the meat birds. Let me rephrase that. I was already going to buy my dual birds, but I was going to just order 80 meat birds so that we could raise them and that would get us through. But honestly, I might have to double that order. Not that I'm trying to hoard the meat, but I have to take into consideration if things get really bad, my family, helping my extended family and possibly my neighbors. They may need food and might not have any access to it, so I have to make sure that I am in position to be able to help people. I'm trying to see if my people are here. So I'm like, yo, let me see what I can do. I really want to make sure that we are good. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. Yep. They know me here. I'm here all the time. It's like, I'll let you in. But yeah, so it's like we have to think about it. If you can, oh, there goes Deborah. Deborah, I was just talking about you. February the 17th. February the 17th, the chicks will be at your Tractor Supply, the Hesperia one. I will be right there waiting. Excited, ready to go. So, be ready, Deborah. But I want you guys to be thinking about in the event that things get really grim and say you have to change the way you do everything, the way you're living, where you live, how you live, the way you eat, what you eat, when you eat, where you eat, all those things. What do you have ready? Because we understand all the different things that are trying to go into play. And the Bible said, and I'm going to say it this way because I don't want to do the fear mongering. But the Bible says that in the last days there will be wars and rumors of war. I'm not saying that I'm not saying, because I don't know. So I can't say that we're in the last days. But what I will say is that there are rumors of war. And there are wars going on right now. And if the powers that be put us in a situation to where everything that we have easy access to right now is put on a band, is not available to us as easy, how long will it take you to run out of your supplies? If you can, how much canned food do you have? Do you have enough to last everybody in your household a year? And I'm asking you this because if things get severely bad, especially for people who have good melanin, a lot of melanin in their skin, I'm not going to say good melanin, but a lot of melanin in their skin, if you find yourself getting that pink slip or, that thank you for your services type situation, wouldn't it be better if you had an arsenal of food put away? That'd be one less thing you had to worry about. I'm not saying go out there and hoard toilet paper, but we need it. Wouldn't it be good if you had 60 rolls put up? I mean, we have a big family. We go through a lot of toilet paper. We're a family of 9. We go through a lot. But are we really paying attention? Because I'm going to tell you something. We can fact check this person all the time. And most of the time when that person's mouth is moving, you know that it's a lie. But he is very honest about what he's going to do to destroy us. He tells you, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then people go, I don't believe he's really going to do that. And then he does it. And so then we're like, oh man, he really did it. He said he was. And he showed us in the past that he was. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. So, if things were to come to a halt, I'm going to put it to you like this. In my personal opinion, when pandemic happened, when plandemic happened, we were unprepared. We didn't understand. We were trying to figure it out. Now, our eyes have been opened. But we were doing this. I don't want to see. We were at the scary movie like, did he get her? I'm scared. I don't want to see it. The blinders have to be off now. You might not feel like gardening. You might not feel like having to gut your own animals. But if you can't afford, one of the reasons that we did not, and I'm just going to be completely transparent because, that's me. We did not process one of the pigs yet because when I went to find out how much it was going to cost us $100 just for them to put him down and haul him off. Then it was going to be $1.55 per pound, and he was over 250 pounds. He's like almost 300, if not 300 pounds. And then they wrap it up and put it in the vacuum sealed bags and everything. And that was all great. But it was going to run us roughly $600 to have him processed. And I didn't have $600 to have him processed. So we were watching videos and we were trying to, figure it out. And I was like, well, we're going to just take one of those courses at the local community college to learn how to process the pigs and the cows and stuff ourselves. And that's what we're going to do. But what if we don't get to make that course and we have to eat our food? Right now is the time to start preparing before it's too late. And they've been saying that. We've been saying that for years now. I'm going to say what happened in 19 through 22 through 23, I'll say through 23, that was the test. Right now, we're in it. So we have to make a decision. Are we going to sink or are we going to swim? I don't want to sink. Good thing about me is I float. So I'm going to rise up and I'm going to float because that's what I do. But no, but I really am a floater in the pool. I'm not a sinker. I'm a floater. I'm one of those people. So, but in this, I'm a mess. But it's the truth. I do float, Just, hey. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We have to pay attention. If you have rice, how much rice do you have? I mean, hey, Rambo, what's up, bro? It's like, how about doing this? Figure out how many people are in your home. Go on your computer or get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and draw out a calendar and make a menu for the next 6 to 12 months so that you would know exactly how many cans of tomatoes you need, how many servings of rice you need, like all of the things. If you know how to make butter from scratch, how much milk you need, how much cream you need, all of these things, write it all out. Have it out for you. Talk to your family. Okay, we're about to prepare for the next few months. We're about to prepare. What kind of snacks do you like? Like, if you absolutely give me a list of everything you like, then we're going to go through it and we're going to pick 7 things. And then we're going to stock up on those things. Right now, we need to do it. I mean, fruit trees. If you have EBT, you can go to Walmart and you can go buy all the fruit trees. You can rock out with fruit trees. You can buy all the seeds at Walmart or at Sprouts. You can go use your EBT before there is no EBT. You can go and buy all of that stuff to prepare you for what may happen. But I'm just honest about it. I went to that place that I won't be going to for a while. And they gave me, they didn't give me anything. I bought a 25-pound bag of long, what is it called? I don't know why I'm going to say longhorn. I'm thinking of cows. The long rice, whatever, long cut rice or long, whatever that rice is. But it was $12 for, 12 and some change for a 25-pound bag of rice. So I don't get Starbucks. So what? I bought rice. And that 25-pound bag of rice is going to last me. See? $2.90. Yeah, they butchered her. How much bacon did you get out of that? Oh, yeah, because they cut the head off. They cut the head off. So the head doesn't count, Deborah. Yep. So I'm just like, how many bags of beans? You grow what you got, but are you putting up what you need? Make sure that everything is put up. Make sure that everything is ready to go. Do you have your bug out bags? Like all of these things, we have to really realize that this stuff is really happening because it's happening. Hey there, sir. We gotta get it together, because if you don't want to stand in certain lines, or if you realize that those lines may not even be available, because this time around, they might not even have the lines for the people. This time around, they may be, oh, you're in this category. We're not helping you. You better help yourself. Because there's no guarantee that they are going to be there for us to help us. So we got to come up with a way to make sure that we have 15 pounds of, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, yo, yo. And you got your pig from the same place I got my pig from. I can't wait. But I'm going to get her pregnant. And when she has a baby, Deborah, I'm going to give you a piglet. As soon as it gets 6 weeks, I think that's when we can disperse them. So as soon as I get Honey Girl pregnant, you got a pig coming. But I'm going to let y'all go because I'm here. My family's coming out. So I'm going to let y'all go. But thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's your girl, Pooh Bear. Remember, God loves you. You better love you because I love you. Bye-bye for now.